Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Dragged down to the turf. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps further after the catch.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
He's up to 41 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. From the gun, the ground game. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the kind of...
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Fires to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house. And
he'll be brought down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Boise State 10, Nevada 7.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. And they did not let him. Here.
Pickup of 2. 4th down coming up.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man and they convert. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal.
Black 42, Spider.
Thomas looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada! Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the end. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down. It's 1st down from the 11. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The kick is up and good. And And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, he just flat ran over it. They finally get him. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's third and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And they're able to get a fourth.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
And they finally get him to the ground.
Got it.
Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Thomas back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Nevada going quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards. Makes the...
And he takes it in for the... A third and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And oh, he was off to the races. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll call his own number. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on second and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are...
Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's going to run it. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him.
Goodness. Clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They stop him short of the mark. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Broncos! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets... Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to run for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they... From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
The running back carry ball. Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks that just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability.
They really have no choice here. This is a no... Go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, way down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Catch in the middle, it's Martin. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with us send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over USC for now.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this one... They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And how about that catch? Scott. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Nittany Lions are on the move. From the gun. Bought a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and 3rd and short that you...
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down. And move the chains.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. He's inside the 40, at the 20, and he's going to take it all. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Slips a tackle. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He got it. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And good blocking in. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. They'll leave it with him. And there were some collisions.
Carried by the running back. Picks up 4.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And the they're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On third down, going up top. He's missed.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College. Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to get space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space.
He snares it in the end. So they're going to go for it here on 4th down after missing a field goal attempt earlier in the game. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a... Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collect. Fires into traffic. Picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, man. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. Wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He caught it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. No. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Snagged in the middle. It's Bates. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Broncos! Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Getting some heat. And they got him. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Running for it on 4th down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Great catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Give to the single back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Victory formation on the road. There's not a better play call for an offensive coordinator to make.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by the Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Broncos are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense... Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he left the first defense. Finally tackled.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Going to the running game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards. That is no good. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. Made the play on the... 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He wants to throw it. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up.
And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make you...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Been setting up the O.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Good job running that. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, oh man, what a...
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown! Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. They finally get him on the ground. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he dropped it just... The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And they'll miss the connection.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets enough to move the... First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Broncos will hustle to the line. He's right on target. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside.
A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Using the quick game. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just complete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Dumps it to the back. Complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete.
Is incomplete.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, the attempt is... This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the stick. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm